She's got me sitting down on the toilet when I pee.
Sitting down is cleaner.
The best thing that you can do is have 2 bathrooms.
Eric, is that you in the other stall?
Finish.
What?
I just finished my 5,000 piece puzzle.
On the floor of the stall?
Well, just look down.
Oh.
It goes all the way to the next stall.
Oh, beautiful.
Isn't it pretty? That's not a carpet, Peter. That is my hard work.
What's it a picture of? I can't really,
Starry Night.
Well done.
Thank you.
Well, you're listening to The Flush, where we enjoy conversation about life, love, puzzles, movies, politics, and of course, the bathroom. When we're all done, it ends up getting flushed down the toilet. For more, visit theflush.com or where you get your podcasts. I'm Peter Bean.
And I'm Erick Claux, and of course, we're art critics.
Puzzle critics.
I saw your little short film about the guys sitting down to pee.
Yes.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about your story?
Don't get me wrong, I love my wife. She's got me sitting down on the toilet when I pee.
And I thought this was not like a thing, but
Yeah.
I'm sure this film that you did, a lot came from the truth. I have a friend that's what he does, and now he has to sit when he pees, even though he has his own house and shit.
It's a legit thing because, so obviously at home we don't have a urinal. Like a urinal's kind of the ideal for us because we don't splash everywhere. Mm-hmm. It's much less messy. If you take a close look at your toilet on the bottom edges of it, you can see that there's slight bits of splash. That's alleviated. This is just a cleanliness thing. Sitting down is cleaner. I hate to say, but the flushed video short we did, and we did interviews on the street, real people. Actually, I'll play it.
No, of course not. Definitely not. Force him to do anything he doesn't want to do.
He's going to have to sit on that good toilet, and he's going to have to pee sitting on the toilet, because I do not want piss on my floor or around the base of the toilet. I sure don't. So therefore, he cannot stand up and use the bathroom. He needs to sit down on the toilet and pee, and he does that.
I guess I'd have to be pretty happy with all the other aspects of the relationship before I'd let that one go. Yeah.
In Vienna, Austria, it's custom for the males to sit down and pee. All right. And so she got mad at me because I was just standing up and peeing. And then so she told me I have to sit down and pee. And my response to that was like, when you go to jail here in America, like the dudes, like really big dudes, will like force you to sit down and pee, and like you're kind of like their lady, in jail. So I was like, I'm not having that, dude. So when she leave, I stand back up and pee. You know what I'm saying? But no, but have to say, standing up and peeing is definitely okay, USA.
When you start in a relationship, you're moving in together, and the woman's like, sit down on the toilet to pee, and that's a real thing. Women do that.
Yeah, but I had the pleasure of living with a couple of women. The best thing that you can do is have 2 bathrooms, one for the guy, which will probably be all the way at the end of the house, and one for the girl, which will be in the master room. And that is the best thing. Sharing bathrooms is a horrible, horrible thing. And I think that if you have your own bathroom, you live with your partner, and we have 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, I would take the other bathroom.
Counter argument, if you in a relationship can function together using one bathroom, then you are truly a successful relationship. Maybe like that way you are forced to like deal with each other's issues. I'm just putting it out there. I don't know. I'm just sort of like theorizing.
I'm not interested in that.
In your case, in your specific case, I do understand the whole bathroom separation, because knowing you, we lived together briefly here and there, here in LA, in Miami as well. And
a couple times.
You take, on the back of Erick's toilet seat is always a book, like a novel book, a thick book. Your number twos take on average 45 minutes.
I got a lot of catch up to do, a lot of reading to do, Peter. That's the time that I take to do whatever it is that I have to catch up.
But we're on the opposite end of the spectrum, and this is maybe TMI, but I can do my business in like 5 minutes.
Isolation chambers, I think they're wonderful. So I consider that time, I try to think as little as possible about other people when I'm in the bathroom. I don't want to know that things exist outside this isolation chamber. So you have you have your time and nothing happens, and it's wonderful.
Okay, but a question on that, like more to do with relationships, is I find it funny because I've been in a few, and there's always that time where even well into a relationship where you shut the door when you're going to the bathroom. Now,
I don't like where this is going.
If I need to brush my teeth or something, I'll just go in the bathroom and I'll brush my teeth, or, and you can be on the toilet. I think it's fine. I think it's funny. I think like you're at your most vulnerable on the toilet.
So you wouldn't mind. You wouldn't mind at all.
I would not mind. I think it's okay.
Have you done it?
I don't think I was.
Did they let you do it?
I don't think I was with a woman that was comfortable enough to just enter the room and like just do her thing, or not do her thing, brush her teeth or whatever, take a shower or something.
Or vice versa.
Granted, for me, it's like, well, if I'm on the toilet, I guess you wouldn't want another person in there smelling it, I see that.
Oh, I'm glad you see it.
But for women, sometimes it's not.
Have you gone into the bathroom while your sweet girlfriend, who, is taking a massive, she should be seeing a doctor?
Maybe that's what I need to see. If we're going to be together, I need to see everything. I need to see the nasty.
How important is it to see all this? Will you be able to survive?
I don't know.
The relationship, if you never see this?
I don't know. Would it sway the relationship? I don't think it would. I think even if she dropped a massive deuces, I think it'd be fine.
No, not at all. We all know that this happens.
Yeah. It's like snoring. It's like snoring. If you're snoring, that's fine. That's cute, but
it's more. Well, yeah. If the person snores like a bear juggling chainsaws, but if it happens, the going to the bathroom, everything that happens in the bathroom, it happens. But it's kind of like you're not gonna kill the cow that you're gonna eat because you couldn't. So you don't need to see that murder. So this is like the bathroom. I know it happens, but as long as it's far away from me, then it's fine. I don't care that the person does.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to go out of my way to like go in and like.
Well, it just seems like that's what you were going for, Peter.
No,
like you actually want to witness.
No, but
now if that's what you want to do, Peter,
no,
that's a different whole other issue that we have to talk about. It's
a whole other
Peter.
fetish. No,
if you're like knocking on her door like every time that she goes.
But I don't think it's like an area that is off limits. I just think it's if she wants to go to the bathroom while I'm in the shower, that's fine, Well, I was invited to a podcast called Clearing the Queue with Matt Bogdano and Alex Popkin, and the premise of the podcast is that we look at my Netflix queue and pick something, and then we clear it, and we watch it, and we clear it. And when I was with them, it was we watched Look Who's Back. Have you seen that?
The Hitler one? No, I haven't.
Yeah, the Hitler one. It was actually really good, but it had some very dark moments. It was a really fun experience, and like Clearing the Queue is a really fun podcast too, because it a lot of fun stuff. But when I was with them, Matt Bogdano, he was talking. We talked briefly about our podcast and how one of the issues he had was about unisex bathrooms, and we're talking about like how using the bathroom in front of loved ones, but like the idea of using the bathroom in front of men and women, like kind of a unisex thing. his issue was that he was waiting in the long line to use the bathroom of men and women. But like when they got into the bathroom, or when he got into the bathroom, the urinals were all available.
Granted, in a men's bathroom, you can have, they have the same amount of stalls, but we can also have a wall full of urinals that the women's bathroom wouldn't be able to have. So more men can defecate or urinate from their penises faster than women can, because they have to do whatever they have to do. They have to do it from a stall, and there's a limited amount of space in a particular bathroom. But a man can always have at least 2 urinals or 3 or 4 or something against a wall
in the space of
one
urinal.
Same space. Yeah. But why is it that we can see a man urinate? We have that advantage because I wouldn't. It's not out of the norm to see some guy.
No, we're
pissing.
not. We're really not, though. We're kind of covering the exposed region. Like if you had 2 women in a wall-less bathroom, like say there's like toilets just lined up, the equivalent of a urinal, you could say. You're kind of bearing all when you sit down on the toilet. So we guys I even like, there's urinal etiquette, but there's also, even when you pee, I don't know, you don't want somebody else to get a peek.
I went to a very interesting place the other day. It was a hotel, and everything, I guess, is made up of recyclable things. And the bathrooms, there were unisex bathrooms, and they were all in the open. It's hard to explain because they were like turning a corner, so the bathrooms were against the rail of the thing, and they didn't have a roof or anything. You just go in, and the stalls are out in the open.
Oh, that's interesting. But so like the walls,
you come into this open area because there's no room, and they just have like a line of stalls.
Oh, okay.
And people just go in, whoever it is. But you're like seeing the sky as you're taking a shit. I was just afraid that somebody was gonna like peekaboo, like like what if you get a drunk guy going over and be like, oh, let's take pictures of people taking shit.
The problem with the unisex thing though is like the biggest problem why Starship Troopers can't exist with the unisex showers and unisex bathrooms is just that men pee on toilet seats. We do it to each other.
Not to each other, to ourselves.
To ourselves too.
Yeah.
Just the other day, like I was going in the stall and it's just this caked little urine dots, Until we get past that as men, I think the best unisex bathrooms, they're like one single person bathrooms, and they have a toilet and they have a urinal on the wall. That's like the best, because then a guy will not pee in the toilet. I'm done. I'm gonna leave.
All right. Yeah, me too. I'm leaving too.
You gotta take your puzzle with you.
No, it's part of the bathroom now.
Oh. Okay.
Let it grow, Peter. Just let it grow.
Okay.